Welcome to the grand opening and whirlwind tour of the faculty Rich Media Lab. Teaching and Learning has put together all of their equipment in one place to help you create video for your face-to-face or online classes. Come take a look and see what we can do for you. So the first thing I'll show in the Faculty Media Lab is that we've relocated the Lightboard here. You've probably seen it used quite a bit. It's a terrific tool. If you have to I want to record something for my class, I'm going to put it up online, or I want to have an interaction with my class live, I want to use this space. So you can do either. But if you just are needing to create a video for a class, some kind of a rich media piece that they can come back to again and again, all you have to do when you come in here is you come in here and you just plug that in. And as you plug it in, you hit record, and once the Lightboard is on, and it's recording, you don't have to have your laptop, you don't have to have a PowerPoint, you don't have to prepare anything in advance. You just come in here with a flash drive, and I can supply one if you don't have one. You'll plug that in, and then you're recording. Now, if you do it well, and you plug it in, and you begin immediately, you don't have to do any edits. So you'll go through that. The nice thing, though, with the Lightboard is the very thing that it's known for, and that is this ability to swap the screen around. So it's horizontally flipped, but because it's horizontally flipped, what that means is when you write on it, it makes sense to you. So say I'm going to go through something, and when I teach, I really like to give a list as I go. So I'm going to be walking through, and I'll be talking about Bloom's taxonomy. So I come up here and I say it is, and evaluation. Now, I am going to edit that out myself, but you don't have to. If you're lecturing and you're going to walk through this and you want to bring those points up, well, you can do that in real time and walk through it. Now, secondly, if you're teaching chemistry or something where there are specific figures and things that one actually would be writing by hand, I say, oh, well, this is, one of these polyhedron majigs, and then it has these things that come out on the side, and that makes this CO2. And you can see how nice that would be also for some of these classes. That also is a terrific use case. Now, there's this big space in here that I can use. Now, another thing you probably want to not do, you probably don't want to wear the black coat, because the Lightboard works basically in a dark space so that you can write on this board and it's going to really be picked up brightly by the camera. So we're having the whole place dim, so we have a black background for that. So let me get rid of my coat. And you can see basically it's a little easier to see you. But I really want you guys to think about using this, and we're going to use it both when you just come in, you plug in the flash drive, and then you're going to hit go, and it's going to start recording, and you can give that 5-minute, that 10-minute piece that you want to present to your class, that's maybe a distance class, or that you want to present repeatedly, so you can remediate students who are struggling with some certain material, and you want to make this sticky. So whatever your tough point is, or whatever the things that students need to come back to, that you want to lecture and you want to have that be seen, and this makes sense for your space, well, you can do that. Secondly, if you want to do more than that, of course, if you want to use it as a Zoom interface or as a Collaborate interface, you can have the lower screen that you're seeing right now, and you can put the Collaborate interface on there so you can see the students, they can hear you, you can hear them. It's a terrific output. And then if you want to put together a produce piece, or you want to have graphics above yourself in this, and you really want to work through it like that, then you can have your PowerPoint perhaps in front of you. This doesn't replace the function of maybe a chroma key with the Camtasia that we use here all the time. And I'll show you that right now. Okay, now I've got this other part of the studio set up right now. And what you'll see is that I'll be able to come over here. I have my PowerPoint already ready to go here. And I also have my notes on this monitor right here. So what will happen is as I'm going through this and I'm advancing my PowerPoint, I'll be able to look up here and read my notes. And it says Introduction, EMRs, or the First Trained Emergency Medical Services, EMS. I'm reading the notes here, but it looks like I'm looking up at the words there. So it's sort of a nice effect. I also have this green screen, and I'm going to, because it's Camtasia, I can take out one color. Well, the chroma key is basically what we use. Okay, so you can see how this works, and then I can just walk through this slide, and I'm going to be in this, and it's going to look sort of professional and nice. Then putting these together really doesn't take long at all. So you can come in, we can set you up with the PowerPoint so long as it's like this, or I can do that for you. And then we can record it so you can just walk in, it'll be ready to go. You can give your lecture or walk through the slide deck that you have. And then what I'll do is I'll just turn that around fairly rapidly. Okay, so those are the two spaces, and one of these, once again, is better for a slide deck where you're in the shot, and then one is for the Lightboard where you can draw on the board, or you can use PowerPoint or even videos on that and walk in and out of the shot. Either way, it's pretty easy to use and it comes out looking pretty nice. So I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.